Oh,
right.
Yeah, dude.
And we're live. Yay.
I'm okay with those
It's
guys.
been a week.
we don't have
It really
costumes.
has.
Oh, that's my fault. Okay, it's
Make
Casey's
sure those
fault.
are just there. Those are just core Earth.
Yeah, those are just core.
Okay. We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits. We're all good at the dimwits part.
True.
So please, grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack, and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds. Tonight, we will be playing Torg Eternity, which is a D20 multiverse card-supported system.
Just hand me one.
If you would like to see more content, please check us out over on YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can like and subscribe to our content.
Ooh.
If you would like to join us during our live stream, head on over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be a part of our live chat.
I like that one.
According to my cards,
get
we're
the
going to be in
thing in the
heavy
boots?
combat.
You may get the plasticky thingies.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, what do you... Oh, yeah.
Dude, my English is not even my third language at this point.
I understood plastic thing. I just was not looking.
English is my
Alright.
second language, for those that didn't know.
What's your first?
Sign language.
Same.
Sign language.
I was like, ASL.
I learned American Sign Language before I learned how to speak. So, like, when people talk about, like, oh, what do you think of, like, when you dream? I'm like, buddy, there are times where, like, I just close my eyes and I see the people signing.
Yep.
I used to be able to sing Silent Night in sign
singing
language.
the songs of agreement.
I can sign Yes, Jesus Loves Me. That's the song I know. Cause that was,
You can also sign other things that we found out in one stream.
yeah, that too.
The only sign language I know is the ones I can't really do on,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's only really
They're
one-
the
one or
universals.
two.
So the funny thing about ASL is 75.
It's not even
I'll
a
say
universal,
70.
oddly. It's European, not universal.
70% of signs are. No, I don't. Stop talking in Google. What's the word? Intuitive. So, like, you think about hamburger,
Yeah.
you know, cooking.
Because it's an evocative.
It's representative. So
That's the word I
it's-
was looking for.
Representative, yeah.
What you typically, not always, but what you sign is what you like: mustache or cat, whiskers, you know, motorcycle, baseball, football. Like, it's very literal.
Follow?
With the with the S, follow.
Yeah.
So this, not this. This. F's.
I think this is Disciple, actually, if I'm thinking of
Well,
correctly.
I think that's Star Wars. No, actually, it's I used to know. I don't know how to do star, but I know like battle fighting.
Okay.
So, yeah, war.
Oh, update. It is flotsam.
It's
Per all pronunciation guides, it is flotsam.
Okay.
No A. I double checked because I was listening.
yeah.
I was listening to the stream 2 days ago. I was like, I said I was gonna do that. I did that, and I was like, oh, it's flotsam. I'm just like, we had that argument about trebuchet and coupe de grace, which was stupid.
coup de grace.
No, it's coupe de grace.
It is coupe de grace.
Because the
You
French.
can take your pee and suck it.
I know, that's why they said trebuchet. That's not how you say it. It is trebuchet.
It is no.
It is trebuchet.
Trebuchet makes as much sense in South France because of Lancet.
Yeah.
But it's not French, which is stupid. It's a Latin incarnation of French, which is
See,
all French is a
French
bastardization
have
of-
already sucked that pee from.
More
Brian
information that I
said.
want to know.
Brian did the thing.
I saw
TMI.
someone go,
Jesus Christ, Brian! It's been less than a week. Wolfram's already half back.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you, hairy man. Jesus Christ, Fred, that took him 30 years to grow. 1 week later,
35.
right?
Yeah.
Fred's like, this has been 8 years. Jessica has a thicker mustache than Fred does at this point.
No.
that's vile. That's vile, man.
Though I have seen some women that have more facial hair than I do.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
My very Irish grandmother had more facial hair than I do.
I just chose not to shave today.
I'm just like, you make a deal with the leprechaun
I
that
forgot
has
to shave today.
repercussions.
But then again, I only shave once a week.
Okay, so we just found out
Okay.
that we found a Living Lands. You found a Living Lands stela buried in
That's
the
what you
parking lot.
gloried on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the obsidian just tip. You just the tip.
Yeah. Just
Nobody,
the tip.
nothing. Okay.
I'm trying not to.
I'm also still trying
No,
to find
trust me.
where I
We
was
all
in
got it, and we're like, no, we're not going to validate that
'Kay,
with our
okay.
response.
Okay, I'm the only one here apparently. And then we're still looking for the Pan Pacifica stela.
Right.
Okay.
I believe that
None of us
a
have
group
the...
of a tertiary group came in and buried the Living Land stela underneath the noses of the people who are
Ew.
supposedly
That tells me a lot.
doing other things.
And nobody has Sense stela. Would Sense stela work in here? Because they're
I
not
would have
planted?
to read it to see if it's just stela or if it actually means active
Active
stela.
ones,
That's a good question.
all valid.
Because you also find nightmare trees.
Mm-hmm.
I have it on Thorn.
Do they actually have these things? An index of them. There it is.
Why would they have an
Sense.
index? They make things too easy.
They actually are usually pretty good because there's a lot. And I don't see it in the perk list.
Okay, 11, 10.
I just want to let you guys know, I am not a combat character.
Neither am I.
Did we lose all of our combat characters?
Yes.
Yes.
You really did.
Oh.
Wade's kind of combat.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
Wade's
Wade
a
is.
combat character.
I can shoot a gun, and I can, if we're near electronics, I can take
Stela,
people
I
out
know
of
it's
combat.
a perk, but we're gonna have to
It's
find which one.
not in there. It's
Yeah, I realize that.
Okay, it's in the beta primer.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, so I did glory, but
So yeah, Brian, if you can pull that up, because I have nothing connected to that right now.
go to the Torg. We have the
It's on the. We have a folder full of this stuff.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
What's it?
Seize the day.
Oh, I have Law of Hope. At any point in time.
What it says is the Storm Knight has become attuned to stela and can now sense one within it. Sense one when it's within 1 kilometer. This is automatic. Character senses the exact direction of the stela, but not the distance. You can triangulate it with science or survival.
Oh, nice. So it's Jack Sparrow's compass, but for Stela, and it doesn't say
But
they
it's
have
out
to
to
be.
a kilometer, though.
Oh, it's only okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
say
as soon as they're within,
active
so it's
or-
Dragon Ball radar. As soon as it's within a kilometer, bing, bing. But then
You
you, have
know
to
there's
do
one within a
right.
kilometer.
But you have to do something like an Ender Pearl to. It's in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can triangulate it with. You still have to
Science or
triangulate
something.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant.
And the DN goes down farther if you've moved a good distance.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
For it's like actual like logistic. Oh yeah,
I thought it did
logistic.
say direction though.
It doesn't give the exact direction.
Unless
Okay.
you.
Or, I'm sorry, it gives the exact direction, but not the distance.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I heard.
Yeah,
yeah.
It
Oh.
gives the direction.
Mhm.
It's that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you how far that way.
Right.
But if it's like suddenly I just picked it up, you're like it's within a kilometer.
So what happens if they're two? Will that get it confused?
No, because it says you. It doesn't say one. It says Oh,
It just has detect stela.
yeah.
So
You'd be like, well, one's to
you
the
would
south
be
and one's
like,
to the east.
there's one that way, there's one that way.
Yeah.
If I
But
if
you don't
I
know how
sensed
far.
two stelae, I'd be pissing myself.
Well, yeah, because they'd be within 1 kilometer of each other.
Yeah, yeah,
You're like, shit, where's the third?
yeah.
No, you wouldn't be, because you'd never. You'd be like, oh,
There's something going on.
two
here.
are at war with each other right now.
Sure.
Because it would never be two of the same cousin within that distance. I mean, just look at any of the maps at how
That's fair.
far
Yeah.
apart the stela are.
Hundreds of kilometers.
Hundreds. They're a good. Come on, where is it?
It's like doing
Yeah,
Hawaii,
it's like
something in Indonesia.
hundreds of miles apart
Yeah.
each.
It's German. It's kilometers. I'm teasing.
No, it's fine for them to
It-
use
it's
their
still
made-up
like-
units.
It's a significant distance apart, no matter what. Kilometers, miles.
So I'm gonna
Take
make a
what you
statement.
want.
So someone was like, "Oh, I can't wait till America switches to kilometers." I was like, "No." They're like, "What do you have against kilometers?" I'm like, "I hate the French." And they're like, "What?" Yeah, the French just decided this is a good measurement? No. Yes, I understand it's relative to the Earth, but all measurement is relative to something.
Mm-hmm.
And like, everybody keeps talking about they wanted to switch to metric, but I'm like, okay, then where's your digital time? Where's your decimal time? If you love the French metric system, where's your decimal time? No, you don't use it? Okay, fine, shut up. Because we're America, we're the head of commerce. We said it. When that changes, fine. You can change your clocks. We'll keep our normal 24-hour day.
It's also, it makes their tiny European countries bigger because there's more kilometers to miles. So they're like, look, we are bigger. See how many kilometers we are? And we're like, sure,
Yeah, most of your countries aren't the size of Texas.
exactly.
I'm sorry, the United States is the size of Mercury. Let's have that conversation.
Save
We
our
don't
Mercury.
need to have that conversation because there is someone that has already done it online that has said, let's examine just how big the United States is. And there's Europeans that are reacting to this going, what?
We were talking about world building. I found that out when I was like, well, how big is the United States? And I was like, oh, okay. And it talks just about like just its land mass, not its core mass and everything like that. And I was like, well, that's weird. Mercury is this much, but they measured the density of the planet. And I'm like, no, it's the same size. Like you have to look at the like comparison. Because I was thinking of making a island nation long time ago. So I have a note on my Google Keep notes. It's just like, 1 Mercury equals 1 US.
This is how we measure things
Well,
in America.
1 giraffe.
Mercury's a pittance.
Yeah, no, it's
Take its
small.
core out and it's nothing.
It's small.
But it's more dense and it's denser, not more massive because of size, but it's denser than Mars.
Yeah.
To be
It's
fair,
composite.
if
Yeah.
you removed my core, I would also be smaller.
And this is where the conversation leads.
So
Moving cores.
we're man, I don't even know where we're going at this point.
No idea either.
It's okay. Well,
Again,
you're
it's really just you two that know where the
Yeah,
this is.
We're still trying to
No one
figure
else
stuff out.
knows.
Kim, buddy, it's gonna happen. Usagi is still trying to talk with the foreman,
Yeah.
but you're resolving him, which is totally fine.
Me and Mary are in the car.
Yeah.
I'm
Probably having an interesting discussion about favorite ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mary's like, I could really go for some ice cream. Texas is hot. There's a Baskin Robbins not too far away.
Well, we still have to have the farewell feast of Bill, so I'm lining up. a whole
Baskin
bunch
Robbins
of
this is-
restaurants.
Baskin Robbins isn't for Bill. That's a well, okay. At the end of it, it'll be part of the farewell. We'll get a big scoop of chocolate ice cream in his name.
I didn't even get to run as
Like-
Bill.
According
Bill's
to
run
this
speed was
site
like 45.
I found, we have to sacrifice an entire cow to Bill's ancestors.
Well, no. But we do have to.
I
There's
think
a
the
really
entire
nice.
cow is
There's a
Bill's
really nice
ancestor.
barbecue here. Texas barbecue. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Joke's on you, it's Korean.
Yes. It oddly reminds me of this place we ran into in India. Anyway.
Okay. Back to Usagi, who is
Foreman.
She's dressed to look like
I
a
know-
construction
yes,
worker,
She's dressed to look like a construction worker.
and she doesn't have a hard hat on.
No.
No,
Give
she
me-
does have a hard hat on.
Yeah.
Give
She
me
made it look
a
like one.
persuasion.
Oh yeah, sure. Am I trying to deceive?
Yes, you are trying to deceive.
Fantastic. It is favored.
I would say you are trying to deceive this person because you have no idea what you're actually talking
Oh,
about.
that's a favored. That's worse. Second chancing that.
Well, that was quick.
It really would have been more fun if you just let the fails.
Oh. For this particular thing, I want to make sure I'm on a specific thing. So,
I think this is her first official role.
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
The only thing you've done under is introduce and
And
change.
turned into, which does not take a roll. Crap, what am I doing? So
Trying
I've
to
got
lie
a
to
total.
someone.
Yeah, I'm trying to lie. So it's a 16, which is a 3, which is an 18 total.
Okay. He's like, okay. All right. Come on this way.
Okay,
And
fantastic.
he takes you towards this office trailer they've got set up on the side of the road. And he takes you in, and he's like, "Hey, William. This young lady's. Where are you? What was it?
My name is Sally. I'm from corporate.
Yeah, she's from corporate." William looks up at you and looks at him, and then looks at you and says, "There is no corporate."
Well, corporate begs to differ. They want to figure out where your
Well, I
what
beg
your
to
license
differ
are.
as I am the owner of this company,
What's the name of the company? I would have seen it.
West Star Construction.
West Star.
Western
Yes.
Star Construction.
This is the Eastern Star Construction, correct?
No, this is West Star. I'm William Starr. I'm the owner of this construction company. I don't know who
I've
you
got
are.
papers here that says this should be the Eastern Star Company.
Well, you'll have to go back to the city hall and talk to them, the county clerk, because you'll find my paperwork is in their records.
Do you mind if I take a picture of your... Do you have your records on here real quick? I just want to compare them while I'm at City Hall. Is that fine?
It's like you're not taking a picture of it.
Okay.
We can give you a copy of it.
Copy works just fine. I just want to take a facsimile of it.
Yep, we can get you a copy of it.
Fantastic. And here's my card. And she has a card, and it's Sally from corporate.
He kind of begrudgingly takes it.
She takes the paper. She's like, I apologize for the confusion. If I have any additional questions, is there a number I can call you? Or is just it'll be listed here on the papers?
It'll be listed on the papers.
Okay, fantastic.
But if you want a card, we've got cards.
Oh, that'd be great. Also, just so I don't make...
He pulls a card off the desk. and
Oh,
hands it to you.
fantastic. Just so I don't make myself look like more of an idiot than I already am. Do you have any other projects you're working on, just in case my paperwork says that we're supposed to be there too? That way I can be like, no, at City Hall. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth to City Hall.
Any other No, this one's taking pretty much all of our resources right now.
Completely understand, and I apologize.
This is a big project. We're really happy we landed this contract.
Okay, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. And she heads out.
Okay.
She was just wanting to get the licensure stuff.
Yeah, and what you've got is a clearly Xerox copy of it.
Everybody gets a. Well, the three of you, anyways, get a text. I don't know what his code word emoji for Stella would be. Triangles, I guess. And then probably a dinosaur. And then there will be a snapshot of the GPS location of where he currently is standing, because I did the topographical map of the city. So it'd be like GPS. You guys figure that out on your own.
Yeah, I love your character, Anthony.
Saki looks at the phone and is like, hieroglyphics. I don't know hieroglyphics.
Question. Do I have a phone number from somebody from the Delphi Council who I'm supposed to contact if I find one?
No, because that was with your team lead, and you were ambushed by Adinos earlier, and they pretty much wiped everyone out. You got away.
Yeah, because freaking Wade, man.
Because Wade and that hockey stick
Yeah.
killed a mosasaur.
I'm like,
And if I remember right, you also kicked the snot out of that final Adinos warrior.
yes.
She was a badass.
Was
honestly.
that the
one of-
warlord?
Yeah, the one under the
She
bridge.
was. Yeah, she wasn't
Oh
a warlord.
no!
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where
Well,
we
oh yeah, she was. She
essentially
was a
nuked
We were
the
like,
tunnel.
yeah, we were like, does she have psychic powers? Like, what the F is up with this chick?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was beating our trash in. Because I was
Till
a.
Wade came up,
Yeah.
and then he
Yeah.
kind of beat her at trash in.
I'm gonna have to go watch those again.
Like, holy
Casey
crap.
Jonestar.
He did. Full Casey Jones.
It's almost 2 years ago, man.
I know.
It's over 2 years ago, I think.
That's a,
No, we started with day one.
Just remind me, I have something to
When we
talk
started
to you
streaming?
guys out
Oh,
about
you're
at
right. You're right.
tonight.
Okay, had break. No worries.
Preferably at break. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sure. Okay.
Completely forgot about that.
Usagi will be like, I used to know the symbol, the name of the symbol for bread. The reed. I send reed, crook, ibis.
Oh, finally, something I understand. I don't know why Usagi wants to marry a crocodile, but sure.
We saw her change. We know why.
Now I'm just
Shinji
imagining
will-
Crocodile Loki with Sailor Moon twin tails.
And a little skirt. Just ambling along. What's
Where
your,
people's
what's your
minds
Nexus
go-
event?
Brilliant.
Terrifying.
So how do we take care of this?
I haven't the foggiest clue. I'm going to send in some information to my handler, and we'll see what the next step is. Right now, tracking it is the most important thing. So
It's stuck in the ground. It's not going anywhere.
you say that, but like as if they aren't. That's fair. That is true. You know what? That's smart. I was overthinking it, so I'm just going to put a GPS pinpoint on the map here.
They're planted. Ain't going nowhere.
The mind of a simple 18-year-old kid. How I miss it.
I mean,
17.
there's planted, and then there's planted.
Yeah.
There's only like 3 feet. Steela's
Wade's
usually
like,
taller.
the concrete. Look at the concrete. I'm
It's
like,
not
"Oh,
in concrete. It's
Asphalt.
in dirt.
I know. Well,
It's not in
Oh,
asphalt.
I thought it was.
No,
it's in a
a
little park
planter.
in
Oh,
between.
oh, it's in a. Oh, okay.
It's acting
More of
as
a
like a
planter.
decor.
Okay.
Decoration in like a little planter
Like
in a
little-
parking lot.
Yeah. With like just a tiniest little bit of. I assumed it was obsidian, but I think it's just rock sticking out.
Well,
I thought
no,
we
we
used-
said
you used it.
obsidian.
Okay.
See, and I'm imagining
like I
it's
said,
like,
it's about 3 feet.
okay, it's like
but
those.
you have to
decorative-
remember that a stela It's
I know,
more
it's
like
the Easter
10.
Island thing. It's
Yeah.
like you see just the head, but the
Yeah.
body's 15
Yeah,
meters
yeah.
underground. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite. I gotta say this because I'll think about it the whole time. But the Easter Island head, and then there's the hands of something, and then there's like toes sticking out like
Stonehenge.
feet, and then it has the Washington Monument. You're like, ah! And of course, it's a phallic symbol. Also, if you melted down all the gold we've ever mined on Earth, it still wouldn't amount to only like the top 10% of the Washington Monument. I was like, that's insane. But that
Yeah.
much gold is worth like $12.7 trillion.
Yeah,
Which-
I mean, they've also pointed out that a player in Minecraft carries around more gold than we have
Then
mined on Earth.
exists in our solar system.
Yeah. Something to that effect. It's like,
Yeah,
there
it's,
is more gold in Minecraft on
it's-
one player than, like,
That's valid.
It's a stack of a block, so it's 9 by 64 in each slot, and there's 36 slots.
Yeah.
And then if you do it by density, because
It's yeah.
I mean gold is like in the top 40%. It's some stupidly like it's obviously it's not the weight of the Earth or anything like that, but it's like half the weight of the moon or some shit. It's a lot.
it's a lot.
Like
And
if it were
this is one person carrying it.
yeah. Alex is just that dude.
Well, we are going to the quadrillion-billion-dollar asteroid right now.
Yeah,
See if we can snag that.
the first person who successfully mines an asteroid will be the first trillionaire.
Yeah.
So, and I think Elon Musk is like
Ja-
that.
I think Japan has got 2 ships on their way.
Yeah, but they're not capable of mining it yet.
No, they're trying to bump its orbit.
Yeah, that's true.
They're trying to
we
pull
need to
it
bring
back.
it into LEO
Yeah.
somewhere between before the is it Rochefort limit, because we don't want it to break up on its own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it can't be so far away that it gets caught by another.
they're trying to
So-
park it in one of the
planetary body.
Lagrange points around the moon.
Yeah. Yeah, it can't be 3 because we got satellites there. Maybe 2. That'd
Can't
be the
be
best.
0.
spot. That's fair.
Can't be 0 either for other reasons.
For obvious reasons. Yeah. Can't be 1 because that's where JSWT is now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I thought
No, that's for 3.
I thought
That's
3.
it's
Yeah,
3. It's
because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
it's,
0.
3 is the perihelix one. That's the where the
yeah,
James.
it's on the other side of
yeah.
the moon.
It's a million miles away.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Lagrange points are cool.
I love
Lagrange points, Dyson spheres, those are cool.
Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody about this other day because I went to college for theoretical science, and I was like, astrophysics is my favorite thing. I'm horrible at math, but if I can understand the connotation of the math, like I couldn't do the math, but if I understand each variable, I could do it in my head. Like I understand Stephen Hawking's information paradox because I don't necessarily know how to map it, but I understand each element of the equation. So I was talking to somebody like basically the universe is a recording, and we just play on a repeat, something like that. I was gonna say something and I forgot what we were talking about.
So the people who essentially adopted me when I moved to the valley, he was a physicist for many years, wrote a lot of physics papers, things of that nature. Walked into, I think, his junior year of physics on this really high-end physics course, and there was a math equation on the board, and he tells the story. He's like, yeah, there was a math equation on the board when I walked in, and I'm like, that's a pretty hefty math equation. It was like 15 lines.
Is that proof?
I can't remember. I don't know, and I don't think he ever said. But he said the professor started it. He's like, everyone that's in this class, memorize this formula. This will be a part of your life for the next 30 years. And he got up and walked out and said, I don't want to deal with that anymore.
That's bad.
And switched to computer science.
And now we're getting into biocomputers. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Quantum realm. Like, damn it, I should have paid attention.
I had a course that was, it was a methods course, because you had to take it for psychology. You had to learn the methods and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I'm like, you have very math heavy. You got to like know all the crazy things and how to do it on the computer. And I took another course. I was like, oh, this is a methods course. This is cool. And it was just a math class in disguise. Didn't count for math. And I'm like, buddy, I've done more formulas in this class than any of my
Well,
quantitative.
that was
quantitative studies at
chemical
all.
engineering.
Oh, yeah,
chemistry.
Yeah.
Way more math than you even
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
When you have to
Chemistry is math.
Yeah, yeah. And when you have to isolate and define the polarity of moles, you're like,
Oh my gosh.
fuck out of here.
Moles, man.
Moles.
Moles.
I was like,
Moles.
those blind bastards. They weigh so much.
Ah.
Ever been to university and
God.
seen the mole people running around with their
You have
books?
to realize that in high school, I had a chemistry physics teacher. He just could not. He could not be understood by most high school students.
Okay, yeah.
I was one of like 3 in his classes that got A's because he talked, and I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah.
And when he just was going over the same stuff for everyone else because they didn't understand it, I stopped listening.
I had a.
But hold on.
Oh yeah.
There's more. One of the things he did was he wrote chemistry Christmas songs. And one of them was, oh, chemistry, I don't think I'll ever understand. And one of the lines was, I think that moles live underground.
Well, they do.
So
So is
that's
there
going to be a
people
short,
in the-
isn't it?
In the new
Oh yeah, I'm chatting Sarah
Yeah.
right now.
Casey is singing. It's a
I-
short.
I felt like it was. It wasn't Brian. It was something that I found. I think it was on 9gag or something. But it was like the type of thing Brian would post,
Uh-huh.
and it was talking about the. Like how can we definitively find out the weight of a fat man's shadow, but we can't figure out X, Y, and Z. And I was like, that's so fucking true. Like it's minuscule. It's like Planck weight, but it's you can. Their shadows made of atoms.
Yeah.
You can weigh it.
Yeah.
It might be. It's not negative, but it might be
It's
next to nothing.
negligible
Yeah,
when it comes
yeah,
to
yeah.
things.
Negligible.
But it has a weight, and you're like, that's so annoying. The absence of light has weight. But no, anyways, that was what I was talking about. We were talking about black holes and things like that, like spatial distortion and how you're able to look back into the past and whatever, and you can tell how far away a galaxy is and blah blah blah, light refracting because of black holes and stuff like that. And they're smart, but they're not the most intelligent when it comes to understanding the fundamental nature of the universe. And they didn't realize that black holes are spherical, and they consist of ever increasing density of spheres, literally just like a chain effect, because they're so used to like the Carl Sagan, the Einstein version of the density field, where you see the gravitational waves. You know, put something heavy on a lycra thing, and then you roll a marble around it, and you can see that how it bends space and time and stuff like that. It's intuitive.
It's one of the
But-
best ways of explaining
But
it too.
you have to take that, and then you have to mirror it every 1 degree to understand exactly how space warps around a 3D. All objects in space are 3-dimensional. We do not live on a flat Earth, and fuck you if you think that.
Earth Chan is
right
not
now.
flat. I think she's a B cup.
Earth Chan is definitely
Everything
a B cup.
I've seen has her as a D cup.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
my
gonna say,
gosh.
like, the moon might be a B cup,
The moon might be a B cup.
I don't know about
Earth Chan
Luna.
is definitely a D cup.
but yeah. Anyways, so
BC
yeah, so that's
Chan
what I
is
did.
Definitely a D cup.
I found
Switch Chan, she's only an A cup.
What?
No, there's a comic. Yeah, comic called Merryweather Comics, and they do like PC, Switch,
Oh, nice.
Xbox, PlayStation, and I mean, yeah, PC is a D cup. Switch is a lolly.
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah.
Anyways,
No. So before you want to.
yeah.
continue,
Anyways,
any other- get another water, please?
Shinji
Yes.
Kano Hirayoshi, whatever his name is today, he's gonna put that through his translator.
It doesn't mean anything.
To him, it means f all. Yeah.
Let's see.
Wade or Wade? Wade? Is that what it
Wade.
Wade, yeah.
is?
Wyatt was Mike's character.
Yeah, yeah.
Too many W's.
There have been a lot of W's.
Who do you work for?
Well, I had a team about 3 hours ago.
Oh well.
More
sorry
like
for
a
the
day
loss.
ago, sorry.
I just
It's,
we also had a member of our team perish recently. I assume it was separate incidences.
I would hope. Well,
Could be like the Cloverfield incident.
it's all connected.
I had a plane drop on mine. What about you?
Shit. The plane turned into an Idinos and crashed. That's good.
Gosh dang it, man.
Shit, that was
He
good.
goes, "No,
Again, they do not use planes or helicopters in
Yeah.
the living lands
No.
He goes,
because that's a
Yeah,
possibility.
yeah. No, we had a conversation about like a little jet turning into a pterodactyl. You're like, what the? Yeah, that can happen.
That
we
can
got
happen.
ambushed by lizard people and raptors.
Oh no, you know they're Dinos.
I know, but it's
Well, he
easier.
doesn't know what
That's
I
fair.
know.
That's
He goes,
fair,
we
that's
got raptors, Dainoses, Triceratops, all of a sudden
Raptors.
ambushed us.
Oh.
Things that run on two legs and have.
Oh, I haven't read my reports about the living land yet.
Utah Raptors, not Velociraptors, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Utah
Yeah,
Raptors.
you two
Could be
raptors.
both. You know,
No, Velociraptors are.
tiny. I know.
Which I thought was funny because how they made Jurassic Park and all
Yeah.
of a sudden they found the that size.
Yeah. That was
Well, I mean,
great.
to be fair, they made it was like they knew about the Utah Raptors prior to
No, Utah Raptors were discovered, I think, 3 years after the first Jurassic
was.
Park film.
98.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought they were around the same time.
Yeah,
No.
no, they had not been aware of to the
That's
public
fair.
at that point.
Also, we're pretty sure that Sue, that's the name of the T-Rex, probably also had down feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like little T-Rex, little chicken wing arms.
Well, they also think that it was
Cartilaginous.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can't do that word.
Another word for vestigial, but yeah.
Yeah, but like they had bigger.
Yeah.
But they saw a lot of theories. Like they're small, so that you don't
Well,
lose an
it's like
arm
if
while
you
you're
look
eating.
at an ostrich, like their wings are pretty robust, and then you look at the bones, you're like, oh no. That's like we're gonna go off on tangents today because my brain is
Yeah,
on fire.
apparently.
But if you look at how they design dinosaurs, and then you look at like a
Apparently
hippo
it's
skull,
science class this time.
No, I was about to mention the hippo
Yeah,
skull. Like the hippo skull's like, look at a
so-
hippo skull and then look at the creature.
yeah,
Fundamentally different.
no, so they had somebody without how they didn't have. Well, they've never seen a hippo skull, so they had what do they call it? A dendrologist, the people who do the
I think
skull
so.
stuff.
Yeah.
Dendrology is the skull thing. That's why I think they're called dendrologists, but they're probably something else. Graphic artists for skulls. They came in, they gave him the skull without telling them the base creature, and of course the hippo looks like a weird creature with tusks, top and bottom, whatever. And I said, okay, give us your best estimation of what you think this creature looks like. Obviously, about 70% in, they realized, oh, it's a hippo. Because once you start doing the muscle mapping, you're like, oh, that could only be one of like two creatures. The other one's a whale that no longer exists. So they were able to correct some issues. So they're like, you can see it 10, 20, 40, 50, 60%, and it looks alien as shit.
It looks
And
terrifying.
then at about 75, they go, oh, we fucked up. And he starts to, you're like, oh, okay, you're using deductive reasoning of what you know to currently exist.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then they went back. They had that same person do a sauropod, like what are they called?
Iguanodon?
Yeah, iguanodon.
'Kay,
with
'kay.
like the duck bill. And
Yeah.
with the-
yeah.
And they made it, without even knowing what type of what sauropodian family this creature belonged to. How do you think this looks?
Yeah.
I also learned today that the Dimetron,
Dimetrodon.
they're not dinosaurs.
No.
They're more closely related to humans than they ever were
fascinating.
dinosaurs.
All right.
I know. They also existed about 40 million years before so. And Apatosaurus
I
is
think it's more like 100 million years
it,
prior.
it might be. There's 40 in my brain, but I think this is where I got it from. There's
I mean, here's the thing.
Apatosauruses. Hold on. Apatosauruses, who are like the third largest brachiosaur, existed 40 million years before grass existed. So they never ate grass. I was like that.
Well, we also have.
Well, here's what I was going to say. We know that Tyrannosaurus Rex lived closer to being seen by a human
Yeah.
than it lived to seeing a Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah. by a good margin.
A good margin.
65 million years
And
between us and them.
Dimetrodons were
200 million years between.
before
Yeah.
Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Man, those periods, man.
Yeah, and also dinosaurs still exist today. I love that we now have to categorize them as non-avian dinosaurs. Because the non-avian dinosaurs died out. The avian dinosaurs,
Chickens, man.
yeah. One of multiple. Almost all raptors are
Chickens.
descendants of avian dinosaurs.
Well, chickens know.
What?
Chickens know, man. Like,
Oh, they know.
They'll eat
In their heart.
They'll accidentally like if you do not take
They
care of a
eat
chicken,
each other.
they'll eat themselves.
They'll eat their own. Yeah, that too. But the people don't realize.
Like, dang, I'm
an
delicious.
unfertilized chicken egg is very healthy for a chicken to eat.
Yeah.
Very healthy. It helps with their coat. Helps kill worms and all sorts of shit.
Yep.
That's
one of the things they grind up chicken shells and feed
Yep,
them
yep.
to chickens because
because
it's
it's
high in calcium.
reintroducing calcium. Yeah.
But once you accidentally leave an egg, you got to kill every single chicken in that coop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, because it's the same thing with like
It becomes cannibalistic.
certain animals when they get human blood, got to kill them.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not literally the human blood. It's the aggression factor.
Yeah.
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 I would love the idea that there's some animal out there, human blood is like cocaine. They're just like, just gotta get. I'm gonna eat your baby. Fuck. Whoa.
I mean,
Dingoes,
You're
man.
a weird duck.
Dingoes.
I mean, sharks don't like the way humans taste.
Nope.
It's just that.
That's
when
why they
a
only
great
usually have one by
white-
the ugh.
Yeah, it's just like
90% of
I
a great white
apologize.
is 10 feet long.
I apologize to all
90%
shark
of
bite
shark
survivors.
Attacks are just a bite and let go.
Yeah.
And also, I think probably a good higher percentage of that they think you're a seal or something.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but
you'll get bit more on a surfboard or a wakeboard than you will just free swimming
Yeah.
because you look so much more like a seal or one of
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I look
no.
like a seal.
well, walrus, but
more like a walrus. You're a bastard, but yeah.
to be fair, we make fun of each other all the time, and it's good to receive it a little
we're
bit
both
too.
fat boys.
Fred
Oh,
is
sorry.
about
Speaking
the
of fat
only
boys,
one.
before we continue, at work, one of the perks I get in my department
Ice cream.
is they offer
cream.
treats. They buy treats for the entire department, just like snacks and stuff like that.
boy?
And
Were you the bestest of boy?
Shut.
No, we're fine.
Okay. And then it hadn't
they not
happened
play?
for the last couple of months.
I don't think so.
And I reached out to my senior leadership. I was like, hey, we haven't done this. They're like, oh, we just haven't had time. I'm like, buddy, get the fat boy the credit card and I'll go do it. Dude shows up at my desk 5 minutes later, pops the card down and goes, your budget's $300 a month. 2 hours later, I dropped $200 on snacks, put them in front of his desk and go, done.
Definitely not the last time I'll interrupt, but I have something very similar to that. So I don't remember where we were visiting. I want to say it might have been Texas for the first time. But me and a couple of my friends, we were younger, 20, 22, 23, 24, and we had just gotten off the plane. We didn't know anybody. We didn't know anything. We were going from point A to point B. And we're like, we're hungry. Like, what's a good place to eat? And my buddy goes, I'm going to ask that guy. And it was easily 500 pounds on a rascal back in the early 2000s. And he was like, hey, what's good? And the guy's like, what do you want? And he, literally within like 30 seconds, we knew exactly where to go. We were like, thank you. Help. I think we were going to invite him with us actually, but he had plans, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the correct payment. You're like, hey, buddy, where should we go eat? You want to come with?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, hey, it's the least we could do.
So we get this information about the stela.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Whatever the heck
I mean,
that
you
means.
got it. Do you understand it?
No, I don't.
Understanding it is different.
I'm going to.
But as an
text
aside
back.
to our viewers, the reason we're on Fat Boys is because the Casper's Ice Cream Factory is like 20 minutes that way.
Yes. And that's what they make. Fat Boys.
They make Fat Boys.
ice cream sandwiches.
And a lot of other stuff, and it's delicious.
Really good.
It's really good. I like their sandwiches.
Yeah, I like
I
their
used to be related to somebody
Misfits.
who owned it.
Their
But I got
offits.
divorced and I was no longer related.
I like the ones where they're not the double. They're not both sides of the
Yeah.
sandwich. They have one side of the sandwich.
Oh, they're
right.
seconds?
So it's like it's
Yeah.
second. So it's like an
Seconds.
aperitif rather than a whole sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an open face sandwich.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Don't they also do space ice cream too?
Yeah, they do.
I could have sworn I've seen like Dippin' Dots style Fat Boys.
Probably. I mean, we only buy the second, so it's whatever they have at the
I
time.
love the second minis, man.
Yeah, we
Second
get
minis,
yeah.
the frozen yogurt.
Yeah.
yeah,
On a
we-
stick
every
is
so
great.
often we'll go to the
Yasso.
food pantry and they'll have free like here, just take
Yasso.
them. And then I think like once every 6 months, Julia will get the Fat Boys from the school,
Ooh.
the mint chocolate chip or the Neapolitan, and I'm like, yes, sir. But they're big, like you can literally cut them in thirds, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like, oh, you got 3 kids? All right, who wants chocolate? Who wants vanilla? Because they're big.
They're massive. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm a fat kid, and I like some ice cream. But I look at it and go, I don't want all that.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be in your hand. And it's
That's why I love the
it's
minis.
such a thin
You can
layer.
like eat 2 or 3 of them at
Yeah.
a time. You're fine. I'm a fat kid, dude. I'm a fat kid. So I have this information. I'm going to go back to the car. Actually, I'm going to walk around the corner and shout, Moon Prism Power Makeup. I'm not going to shout it because I don't need to.
I couldn't hear that. Could you
I'll
shout
take
that?
Wade over to our
We're not
vehicle.
going to do this. We
I'll
are
take
not
Wade
gonna
over
do
to our
this.
truck or car, whatever it was that we borrowed.
We started heading over there. And said, I gotta go.
I
pick
think
up
you guys have an SUV.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
A smaller
I didn't
one,
know what it
but-
was. I just said a vehicle. I just-
Probably like a Yukon. That's
yeah.
what it would
It's
be.
whenever
a Yukon.
Perry's or Mary's driving.
Yeah. And she
No,
comes back
Perry's-
out as Sailor Moon.
Sure.
I say just a second. I gotta grab my stuff, and I go over and I pick up a duffel bag with.
It's a
it
hockey
looks like
duffel
It
bag.
looks like a hockey stick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
it.
and it's just a big, just with all of his stuff in it.
Cool. Cool.
It's
Yeah,
his hockey
yeah.
bag.
It's just
Think
his hockey bag.
I'm going to text back eggplant light bulb question mark.
Is this a group text?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Freaking hate
But we
group
only
texts.
do emojis to
Obfuscate.
yeah. So while they're doing that and I'm waiting for Wade and we're heading back to the
Obfuscate,
I will
man.
text the Black Ops like my
Nothing's happening.
Eris channel just found, waiting for information, let me know what the next step is. Hoping this one goes through and actually get information, but
As soon as you get in the car, Sailor Moon goes, what the crap's this?
it says there's a Stella and that's the location that I found it at.
And it's living.
I would never have gotten that.
Oh yeah, and it's Living Lands. Yeah. That's what the dinosaur stands
Do you
for.
have a translation book for your hieroglyphics?
No, they're called emojis.
Who are you?
Okay, Anthony.
Oh.
You get a ping back.
Was that the sound
I'm
I just
Wade.
heard?
No.
Wait,
Somebody got a text. I was like, oh, is it me?
why
All right.
do
But
we
yeah,
know
you get a response back from
I
Harris.
work for the same people you
And it basically
Oh,
says, if
But my-
planted, step back. If not planted, destroy.
I will.
We have artillery, right?
No, Bill dead.
No. Like,
No.
no.
You
If I
have
remember
artillery.
correctly, we have artillery from Fort
you have
Hood.
an artillery
yeah,
battery
yeah.
They've
yeah.
from
got
Fort Hood that is in range.
Yeah.
What's okay? This is me trying to metagame because I don't really, I don't want to kill
I
people.
get it.
I believe
get
the
it.
Fort Hood said that they could bomb it if necessary.
What's the kill zone radius on that?
For a high explosive, 50 meters.
Oof.
Yeah.
But that's just one. Like I'm
That's
sure
one.
They could
Yeah.
drop many.
I'm just saying, like, we could get them all on the same target with, so we'd have a kill zone of approximately 200 meters. That's not what I want.
we could triangulate enough.
Like 75-ish.
Yeah.
Again, they
Well,
said
it's-
we've got Excaliburs.
Yeah.
These are good to within 3 meters of a target.
It's 6
Do we
blocks.
have any explosives or
Is that
anything
what it
we can
was?
just plant on
Four
it?
4 blocks?
No, we have explosives we can drop on it, though.
Yeah, dropping artillery cells in the middle of downtown doesn't sound like a good idea to me for some
50
reason.
Yeah, but well, so
50 Dude, I can't do math.
50 meters.
Yeah, 50 kilometers.
Still big.
you would need 100 of those to get 50
Yeah.
kilometers.
How
1,000 of those.
How
I can't do math either.
This is a
They did not give you an MLRS battery. They are not giving you authorization to destroy a grid square.
That's fine.
Can you crash Air Force One with the president? No. I didn't say that.
It's a parking lot? Yeah, right. Once you made the comment, I was like, oh snap, open mic on live stream. The panic hit, dude.
In universe.
There's a little bit of a clench.
Yeah, I guess we're
Good
getting
services
kicked off
now
Twitch.
gonna now bust down our door.
My wife's not even watching me on Twitch, and somehow she contacted me. I'm like, oh shit. They're texting me through her phone.
She's like, here's your GPS, the coordinates.
Whoa, no.
Oh, look, she's got a live black and white video screen of our location. Oh, it's getting closer.
There is no getting away from that. You cannot run fast enough.
So how big is
And
this
there's a
area?
stairway in the way.
How big is this area?
Several blocks. We know that. It's a whole chain. It's like two or four
It's
blocks.
a street, but like they.
But it's several buildings that they've been retrofitting over the past couple months.
Yeah.
But it's a parking lot that the Stela is currently
That
in.
particular
That is-
one.
that
That,
one
yeah.
is
That
a
particular
parking
one is.
Yeah, it's an asphalt jungle. Yes.
Theoretically. So my
But
question is.
so I haven't told you guys this
No.
But they said if it's planted, leave it alone. So
It's kind of planted.
The question is like we don't
I don't-
necessarily know if it's
Again,
activated
like,
or not.
Like I said, there's planted, and then there's planted.
There's planted and then there's activated.
right,
Yeah.
and that's so. Would I know the difference between the distinction?
Yeah, you would.
So just so I don't have to, Tony doesn't have to be stupid. Is that a go for explosion from their perspective? Would I understand the response as that, or would I understand the response as okay, it's planted, leave it alone?
Okay, they're talking. If it's an active stela,
Okay,
do not touch it.
and as far as I know, it's not active.
As far as you know, it is
Okay.
not active. They want it gone.
Yep, perfect. And I don't care about collateral damage, so we all get to make new characters.
Do you have printing capabilities?
Depends on the nature of the print, but yes.
Okay, I need you to. I'm going to tell you exactly what I need you to print, and I need you to print it. And she just starts writing off licenses and stuff like that from Austin City Hall. And it's like 5 pages. And she says, "Okay, we can evacuate the area. That's not a problem."
Cool. Is there a Staples nearby? Or a Kinko's or any of those?
Give me a computer's check.
Okay.
You can't just like get a fax out your butt.
No, I don't have that type of capabilities. Yeah, I have a printer.
That's
in
what
my-
I was asking.
No, I can remote
Mira,
access
getting a
everything.
fax.
That's an 18.
Nobody's having. Okay,
18 total.
such a great joke.
I mean, yes.
Sorry, I just spaced out
There is one
paying attention to
nearby
what you were saying.
in terms of city driving.
Okay. Yeah, we can go there, and all I gotta do is hit a button, and it'll be ready for us to go. They'll all be ready to go as soon as we get there.
Fantastic. What's our ETA to that?
When you're ready to go.
Down. We're here now. Go. Travel.
All right. Well, I'd like to
Mary.
introduce you to my friend first. He has to come with us. He's another agent. Or I'm sorry. What do they call you guys? He's another
Night.
knight. That's it. That's the word.
I'm
Like us.
I'm Sailor Moon.
Hello, fellow knight.
I'm Sailor Moon. Hop in the car. Introductions on the way.
Okay.
This is Casey Jones.
Don't mind my cat. She won't bite your face off.
I look in there and say, big cat.
It's a giant.
Yeah,
What's
it's
your
a big
size?
cat.
He's a kid.
He's a teenager.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking because
Like
the
a
cat may be
17.
bigger
Whoa,
than him.
whoa. We don't ask kids how big they are.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
He,
Oh yeah,
Are
that's
you
right.
like? Are you like?
You're
5'9",
Japanese, I forget.
5'10"?
He's probably 5'10".
He's probably a healthy.
Yeah, no,
He's probably
He
close
was
to
a hockey player.
Yeah.
He's
He
probably
was a
close
stout
to around
kid.
6
Close
feet.
to
6 feet,
6 foot or
170.
maybe
He had
even
a-
6'1".
What was it, like a 10 strength or something?
His strength is 9.
Oh, okay.
Still.
Good.
No, yeah, I just
That's good.
better than mine.
So he's probably around 210, 220.
Okay. So Luna's a little smaller than you.
He likes,
Yeah.
that's a
I
big
think
cat.
of Bagheera from Jungle Book.
Yeah.
And I forgot some tuna fish.
That's
Huh?
okay. She doesn't like fish, actually.
I thought all cats like fish.
Well, she's. Yes, I know. She just shouts back at her.
I give the cat the phone, and the cat's like, fish emoji, fish emoji, fish emoji.
Yes, yes, no, yes.
It's like the dogs, bitch, bitch, bitch.
I was thinking
Help,
of
mom,
Grogu.
bitch.
I was thinking of Grogu in the season 3 of
Oh,
Mandalorian.
no.
Yes,
There's
yes.
a husky that has a bunch.
Yeah, no,
the
teach the
wife's
dog-
like, go tell dad to help with the baby, and the dog comes downstairs and says, "Help, mom, bitch, bitch, help, mom." I'm like, oh my god, that's the best.
I saw one where they did it with a cat. Like they taught the dog, and the dog just is like, the cat's like, "Are you ready? What you want to do?" And she's like, "Leave me alone," and just lays down on the buttons.
That's great.
Okay.
Anyways,
Oh, yeah. It'll probably take you about 10 to 15 minutes to get there with traffic and
Okay.
distance.
yeah, I'll airdrop the order when we're 5 minutes out.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Wade.
Hi, Wade. Which division are you with?
Living Lands.
Okay.
We're in division.
I am. I don't know about you.
I usually work out of the Living Lands. My mom got turned on day one.
Turned into
Sorry to
what?
hear that.
Due to
She-Ra.
She-Ra, basically.
Sheena? No, Sheena. That's what. She-Ra's the He-Man. Sheena's the Catwoman. The
She's
Oh,
so-
yeah.
No, she's a. She's
Yeah.
not.
Yes,
she's
yes.
an Ord. She's just an Ord with that got turned into Living Lands esque kind of thing going on.
Oh, no, she's
no,
not
no.
an
She
Ord.
she became full.
She's a
Jungle
Storm
Woman.
Knight, but she
Yeah.
is
she did.
Living
Yeah.
Lands, yeah.
Yeah,
His mom got
leather
turned
and all.
Living Lands.
Or not leather. Hide.
Who played the
Prick.
mom?
Nobody.
Nobody.
She was the one that got just chosen to randomly turn.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
no one played her, but if you look at what happened, if you pull up the character,
That's right.
she's Living Lands.
She is Living
while
Lands.
everyone else is Core Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, she got on day one. We were in New York, and got turned into. Interesting things happened that day.
I can imagine.
Yeah, that was. Day one was interesting from our perspective too. So
Yeah. Yeah. Killed a big thing in the water with my hockey stick.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
This is a hockey stick, and he shows. It's actually the same hockey stick. It looks beat the hell.
I can imagine.
And he goes,
Did it look like this? It brings up Jurassic World, where the mosasaur eats the thing.
"Yeah, it kind of looked like that."
Oh, wow, that's wow. Because that's that and the Loch Ness monster, the only two dinosaurs I know of that go in the water. Kano, not me. I know a shit ton.
Plesiosaur.
Please, it's the
Plesiosaur,
magical
ichthyosaur.
I was
Leopardon.
about to say Leopardon, Charlie.
Gonna show us the way.
No,
Love the
stop.
music from that one.
No,
Starfish really loves you.
no, no more.
And also in his bag, he has a compound bow.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I have a Glock. Actually,
They don't
I
let
have a
me.
45 Colt automatic pistol.
He goes. They didn't
is
let me
not
play
allowed.
with rifles or pistols. And I'm most of the time in Living Land, so I use a bow.
That makes sense.
Also, mine came out of my
You just got
RoboCop
a
leg.
RoboCop leg.
yeah, well, a whole half of my body. The
You look like.
cybernetic arm, cybernetic.
Are you
leg.
like cyborg?
I was gonna say you
a
look like
little
some-
bit, but I have a far more human face. I look like a mix between Adam Devine from Adam Jensen from
Deus Ex
Deus Ex
Machina.
Human something or other Revolution, and Keanu Reeves from Johnny Silverhand or whatever.
Oh,
From
okay.
Johnny Mnemonic?
Yeah,
No, Johnny
No,
Silverhand.
Yes,
Johnny Silverhand.
but also
Johnny Silverhand from
So-
Cyberpunk
Cyber-
2077.
Johnny Mnemonic is
Oh.
the reason he became Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk because it's such a
Iconic.
yeah. They were like, hey, can we do that, but fucking
Better?
take it up 10
Yeah,
levels? And he's like,
yeah.
yeah.
Crank it to 30.
Yeah, crank,
Sheesh.
take it up to 11. Spinal Tap reference.
Yeah. He does such a good job in that.
Because every time someone says take it to 11, all I can think of is Warhammer 40k. Because they're like,
That yeah.
Because everything, they just,
You write 11 in a grease pen. You just
yep.
Let's set it to DACA mode.
More Daka.
yeah. What else?
That will be every time Warhammer 40k comes out.
We've been working on it.
Actually, for me, Warhammer 40k is blood for the blood god.
That's right. Corn. Blood for the blood god.
So I've been working out of there, working with my mom and stuff like that. We got word of a stelae coming to Houston.
Oh.
You're
we
in
got
Austin.
Austin. Yeah. that too.
Austin.
I was like,
Like,
I mean,
that's a detour.
that's a, but that's where
Hey,
the
we
other ones
got-
are. Fuck.
We got
Um,
about 2/3 of the way here, and we got ambushed.
It's coordinated effort,
Oh yeah,
or was it just a random
it
patrol?
was coordinated.
Oh no.
And as far as I know, I'm the only one that made it out.
Oh yeah, we had a guy who turned out to be a double agent and blew up our plane. No,
He goes, well,
he was
that
an
sucks.
asshole. I'm glad you're here, not him. No,
That sucks.
Oh my gosh.
We all-
Don't
we-
mind him too much. They were married. They split. It was terrible.
it was terrible. He was married to the plane. That was weird.
There's an anime about that.
I'm sure.
There is a girly Air Force.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
yes, dude.
There's an anime about everything.
yes.
Not yet.
They don't have one about us yet.
Not yet.
I don't know if I want
I-
to watch that.
I think I would actually enjoy a Torg anime.
Oh, yeah, no, like, a Torg anime would be great. About
See,
us?
I don't want it to be an anime. Well, I guess it would be an anime. I'd want it to be like Trigun, not Trigun. Hellraiser? No, fuck. What's it called?
A lot of things.
With Alucard is a
Oh,
Helsing?
Helsing. I was like, that's hell in the word. I can't like Castlevania style.
Okay.
Like I just want it to be super serial.
Super
Like I just
serial.
that style of animation for like Darkhold or Aurora.
Yeah, I would be totally on board with
Honestly,
Studio Trigger doing
right?
an anime. For
I'd
Torg.
love to see it in multiple styles.
Yeah, well, each Cosm would have
its own style.
Like Pan Pacifica would be like a neo noir, like Cyberpunk 2077. Don't you fucking even say it.
My
No.
Little Pony, dude.
No, no,
Just
no.
straight up,
No.
Pan Pacifica's My Little
No.
Pony.
No.
That would be Living Lands.
Oh
Yes.
no!
Because it would be like
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Just like, look at my cutie mark.
Yeah. it would be like Living Lands would be like Western animation Transformer style.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. What would Cyber
Cowboy
be?
Bebop.
That would be good. Like
It's got that feel.
Noir,
Yeah.
cyberpunky, yeah.
Mhm.
But like, what would cyber papacy be?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like,
Like,
no, but nah, I don't like it. Like,
Eon Flux.
I can't think of it.
Yeah.
You'd have to clean up the graphics a little bit. Our side's a little rough.
Yeah, it'd be better. Like my brain goes to Equilibrium, but that's not a cartoon.
No, it
obviously.
isn't.
Is there a cartoon with that tone though? Because I've seen an animated version of V for Vendetta, but it was just like a 30-second short. But I don't think it was official. I think it was just a fan made.
If I had to go cyber papacy, I'd want to see it in the style that the fan made TIE Fighter did.
I don't know that
Oh.
one.
That would not be bad.
That would be good.
Like I would not be like a Clone Wars style even.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that either. The cell drawing and stuff.
2008 or the new version?
The actual animated, not the 3D rendered.
The one
it
that's-
would be it would be
The one that's got
first-
like 15 seasons. It's got 7.
Yes, the first one.
Yeah, the first.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
No, that one was done
the
really
one
well.
that they based Rogue Squadron off of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that very angular, like clean.
Yeah.
The shadows aren't like muted or anything. It's just bang bang bang. It's like fuck. No, not circus. Church art. Windows. Help me. Stained glass. It's got a very stained glass feeling.
Okay.
Definitive lines, like in beer. It's
Okay.
like I could see that as a good cyber papacy.
You were bouncing out. I was trying to catch up to you.
I
there.
listen.
You were going.
My brain was rattled.
No,
and
it's
I'm
fine.
trying to connect the dots, and sometimes, like Stela, they're way the fuck over there.
I'm just like bouncing along with you. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure it out. Where's he going? Where's
Listen,
he going?
my wife's been married to me for 14 years. That woman was a saint. Like, she has to put two and two together to see how exactly I'm feeling. And then sometimes I'm like this, but I'm the happiest I've ever been. And she's like, fuck. Anyways. But,
Okay.
yeah, Aurora should be like Todd McFarlane's Spawn.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Could you
yeah.
imagine?
Oh.
But it would be like...
Violator.
What's
Man, that's such a great scene.
What's a cartoon that had a transitional style like that, where you went from? Because I know I've seen it 2 or 3 times.
Beetlejuice, maybe the cartoon.
That's a pretty good one. What's the movie with Arthur and Beelzebubs and Hitchhiker's Guide? Where it was
Hitchhiker's
like,
Guide to the Galaxy.
But they had they weren't all animation, but sometimes they do. And there's a lot of cartoons that like they'll do the transitional style. I know there's Netflix episodes that my brain is seeing, like where it was different artists would draw different scenes.
Yeah, like the one where the
Love, Death, and
animated
Robots?
that they did of the Matrix.
Love and Robots is another good one, but there's an actual story like the Simpsons did it, South Park did it, where they had like an episode where there'd be like 4 or 5 different artistic styles.
Oh, okay.
Because of like, oh, now we look real, and now we look like this, and now because they had artists come in. I think doing that in an animation, like maybe over 8 or 9. Let's do 8 standard 8 episodes. It's gonna be German, so let's do standard 8 European episodes instead of like the American 12 to 20. But hour each, 45 minutes of solid time, and then they just like Isle would be like D&D, like the 1990s style, at Western animation, like Avatar style, like.
Yeah. If the bald guy's not there, I don't want to see it.
Oh, the Dungeon Master?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he's there, but he's always in the background.
He's in the background,
and he's like yeah.
He's just
Yeah, he's a farmer, he's a baker,
he's all
a
the
blacksmith.
NPCs.
Yeah, he's all of them. But never the ones that you're looking at. It's always
it's
a peripheral.
the background.
Yeah.
It's the extras.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just Casey's face on every NPC.
Oh, do not do that to
As
me.
he's talking. Oh.
Casey's like, oh, you went bald, mother effer.
I can't deny it.
It happens.
Excuse me.
Okay.
That's what happened. Me and my oldest brother. Both my brothers are older. I'm the youngest. There's no gift. But anyway, me and my oldest brother, when we were young, we both had really thick hair. And the middle brother had not very thick, straight hair. And me and the oldest, we both lost our hair. And the middle still has all of his.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Everybody's like, oh, you're going bald. I'm like, no, this patch just like, this all happened at puberty when I was like 11. And it just stayed. It's not a receding hairline. It's just a massive widow's peak.
Yep. It happens.
It does. Okay, we're heading to Kinko's.
You're heading to Kinko's.
We're getting this
you did
preparation.
introductions.
Yeah, we got. Is there anything you want to know about us?
I'll find out later.
Okay.
Right in the thick of it. I respect that. That's how I met him. So yeah, we introduced Silly. Oh fuck, what's my name today? It would be new. So
Okay, Nameless.
yeah.
That was my favorite character in a book. Was Nameless.
Mm-hmm. And so much as I started naming my characters the nameless
I-
one for a while.
We had a magazine in high school, and we called it Nameless Magazine, and I would do the artwork for the. Everything was printed, but I would draw the cover every week.
That's cool.
Sold it for a dime. We never made more than like $5 a month, but it was still something.
In the 80s? Man, you were rolling.
I mean, I was 16, 17, 18 years old. $5 was nothing. But it did get me a girl, so I'll take it. Shit, I was gonna say.
What's your name today?
Oh, I don't know.
Suzuki.
What? Hey Google. How do you say space in Japanese? Oh fuck.
Of course, it's in Japanese.
It didn't romanji it.
I just remember my phone answering once. I was surprised mine didn't.
I just got a new phone, and on the side it has a little button to bring up my Google Assistant, and I keep hitting it all the time, and I'm just like, at one of the times, it's like, I'm just like, I'm not trying to talk to you, and it's like, okay.
Hurt its feelings.
I just find it weird to shout out our electronics and have them respond.
Kind of is. I mean, in all
Okay,
honesty.
here you go. Good God.
That.
Or do you want space?
I just call
Spacer.
him Noman for short.
Just call him what?
Noman.
Noman. Okay. What's your name again, Alan?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is Luna. She will not bite your face off.
Today my name is Uchu.
So what's tomorrow's name?
Ocho.
We'll see how I feel about tomorrow.
So
Maybe tomorrow my name will be the kanji for friend of Wade. I don't know.
Dose.
Friend of Wade. Sushi.
So we get to the place of my thing,
Yeah.
the shop. We get back. 30 minutes go by. Roughly.
I mean, what are you doing at this?
We're literally just picking up the prints he printed off and
Okay.
heading out.
So what? Tell me exactly what you did to get the. Did you pay for it or?
No,
did you-
I still have Bill's online information, so I
Okay.
pay for it with his credit card.
That's completely fair.
He's got
That is
He
completely.
gave me
fair.
access once. That's all I need.
That is completely fair, and he is not dead yet, according to
according to records.
records.
Yeah, and also like the $40 or whatever will be for a number of, it's gonna be nothing in.
Yeah.
His drop of
It's
the
a
bucket.
blip.
We're gonna.
I think he
find
paid
some
more.
He
for
had
one
just-
night.
he was just
angry
had
Texas
40 grand on him.
lawyers Later. You'll be like,
Oh,
my name is the Hammer, and I think you're guilty of identity fraud.
It's not me though. It's the Eastern Star Construction Company because it had to have official whatever she
Mhm.
wrote up. That's what it is. It got billed to their company through what do they call invoice?
Shell corporations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every corporation I involved with is a shell corporation.
Do you want to
I'm
make
shell
a like a deception check to see how good it is and things of that nature, or do you want to make that a secret?
Well,
and-
so do you want me to do a computers check
I want
first
you to do the computers check.
to see how well my my facsimile words fakenesses? Okay. Yeah, that's not a good start. Oh, it's favored. I'll take that. Ooh, a 10. That explodes.
yes, it
That
does.
explodes.
Better
We are
than a
using
5.
that system.
Yeah, no, it comes up every so often. You're like, wait,
2 hurts though.
That's a 10. It explodes. No, we're not using that system.
I rolled a 20 on Pathfinder 2nd Edition today, and I was like, wait, no, that's just a crit. That's just a crit. It doesn't explode.
Anybody have a willpower?
I have an alertness. Not alertness.
I'm
Nope.
literally like looking around
adrenaline.
myself.
I
going,
have
do
a
I? Oh wait,
supporter.
no, I'm the
Oh,
GM.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get those.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
What do you need? Just need me to
So-
play it?
I rolled a 10 and a 2, so I'm at a +0. I'm at an 18, which I think is okay, but I would prefer a
You would
20.
like me to play it, and
Yeah.
I can play it for you. It's not a problem.
Thank you. I know that
I-
15 or
again.
whatever is super high.
Yeah, no,
but
I know.
20 to me is
10.
a good number. I know, I'm aware.
10 is standard.
Listen, you bitch about it every time. But 20 is a good round number, and I like it.
I mean, 20 is you broke into the vault underneath Las Vegas.
I don't-
Yeah.
Hey, look at me. Look here. I am the captain now.
you are
No,
not
I don't
the
do
captain
anything
now.
by halves.
We just have higher standards than you, Casey. That's all.
You have higher standards than this game.
Yeah.
I blame things
Which
like
is insane
Pathfinder.
because it's a German game.
Yeah, like, I feel like I failed on a 15. Like I rolled a 15.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
I mean,
With
yes,
but that was a
there are difficult things
no, but it
that
was
you can fail on at that point.
Christ. What are they called when,
But-
when it's head to head?
Contested.
Yeah,
Contested. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They just did better than you did.
No. I just feel like whenever I roll get a 15, I'm
Oh,
like,
you're like 15's a failure.
yeah, 15's a failure.
Yeah, we've
Because
definitely
in
been
a
married.
lot of systems we run, 15 is a failure.
Yeah. No,
15's the base in Pathfinder Second Edition. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck. Here you're like,
you're-
woohoo!
Yeah, in like Pathfinder and Pathfinder 2e, yeah, 15,
That's
maybe.
Like I think I have a Starfighter character that has a plus 23 to their piloting. And I'm like, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That was
That's and that again. That's like
Arctos. What'd you roll for your bull rush? Plus 54. What?
dude. Yeah.
Is that 10 over?
It might be.
It wasn't, because it was like 38 plus 8 for the KAC. You're like, Jesus, that's a stupid amount.
It is.
Anyways,
So okay, yeah, you've rolled your
21 total.
21. I mean, yeah, you. As she was going over this, you pulled up the actual forms online and looked at them and downloaded like the PDF, whatever.
The schema
Yeah, basically did that and then filled it out.
The STL.
and backdated it
Yeah.
2 weeks before theirs.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They weren't there yet, but that's okay.
No, I made
We
them
filled the
look like-
licenses.
I
we
made
filled all
them
the
look
paperwork
like
out
frauds.
before they
filled
did.
out they filled the paperwork you needed to start.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that they didn't include like their bid for it, which is previous to that,
Yeah.
and the accepting of the bid that is a city council resolution
Yeah.
predates your stuff. But I mean, again, that's like really digging deep. What you have is more than enough to do what
Yeah.
you
Also-
probably want to do.
Not all bids are public forum.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. For this forgery, may I ask that you roll it?
Sure.
It is favored.
Okay. I need
I'm
your
going to let
number.
you make that decision on whether you re-roll whatever it is.
All right. Do you have a color or die in?
What
Mine?
colors you got?
I've got 2 purple, a gold.
Give me the gold, please. She's worth it.
Gold. Okay. Okay.
And then it's plus 15.
Base 15.
Wow.
Am I
You-
glorying
you
on this?
Hateful little die. No, you're not going to glory
That's fine.
on this.
That's totally fine. So, and then it's whatever it is plus 15.
Okay, so
Keep that number, yeah.
got it.
And we're heading back, and she's gonna have those papers in hand, and walk up. Oh, she's gonna scream in the car. Sorry about this. Apologize beforehand. Moon Prism Power Makeup. I'm backing up from the microphone so I don't scream into it because I'm gonna do it at one point in time or
I'm
not.
gonna have a TikTok only of that.
I'm working on getting the me transformation form into a short with fancy things.
I
And
posted the transformation on YouTube.
oh, nice.
It didn't like it's not a video. It's just a link.
The
to
clip? Oh, okay, yeah.
Giphy or whatever. But yeah.
And she's
So
gonna.
you made a gif out of it.
Well, it's just Sailor Moon GIF of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I just posted it under the last episode that we did.
Okay.
yeah, which is good. She's gonna walk in. She's like, "I'm sorry, William. All my papers state here that we should be at this site, and you shouldn't. As such, we need you guys to stop until we can figure this out."
I mean, he pulls it up and his probably not high, but evidence analysis is mind.
It is indeed.
These little things are being shits tonight.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
I haven't played any. I think I have 5.
And I mean, he's like, oh, what? That's weird. City council told me I got the job. Like, he gives a time that was definitely before yours.
Ours, yeah. Like I understand that. It seems like they're trying
I
to
just had,
they're trying to
going off
double
what we
dip
know.
here.
He's like, yeah, no, I get it. I mean, the job's more than half done, though.
Yeah. Okay, here's what will happen. Are you actually knocking?
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. I'll let you get that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm here for Miss Sally.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Corporate called in IT. Said that I was supposed to check your software.
Yeah.
You do have your map software, your cartography, and all that stuff downloaded.
Yeah, and she'll hand a bag off to you.
Okay.
It's got everything you need in there.
Wonderful. I'm sorry. You must be Mr. William. I believe Sally's talking about you.
Mr. Star.
Oh, Mr.
William.
Star. My apologies. You're the owner of the company, I presume.
Yes.
Do you have a connection port or something I could utilize in order to double check this information real quick? I'll be out of your way. I just don't. I need a hard line. Does that make sense?
He's like, no, not really. I mean, we've got plenty of wireless in the city. Why do you need a hard line now?
I mean, I don't. I just was looking for a mode of conduct that would be a little quicker. I can work with this. That's fine. I'm sorry to take up your time. I imagine you guys have some information to do.
So here's what I suggest, because this is going to be a freaking nightmare to handle out. How about, and she like produces a black card. She goes, why don't we just go over to that restaurant and have a lunch. We'll have a conversation about this. I'll let you know my information. We can have a conversation. But like also so that your men are not out. You don't have to pay them for this hour. We'll pay them for a lunch. Sound good?
You know what? Yeah, that'll work.
I do apologize about this. I just your licenses look in order, but they also look mine in order too. Like I want to know what's going on, and then
Yeah, I'll look.
Sally
into
has
this.
already filled you in the detail of like we're going off site, nuke it from orbit.
Yeah. Before we nuke it, though, I will take my cable tap and connect straight to their internet in the
Okay.
box, and then I'm downloading everything I can. Same as I did with the other computer. So if there is any correlation between this company and any other companies, or if there are any paper trails, hopefully I can find it.
Okay.
But I can do that. We'll find out how long it takes me to do that. So.
Okay.
So yeah, and then just like an IT guy, I'm literally sitting next to just typing away, waiting for them to do their thing.
Yeah. So, okay. So, give me a deception. You.
Hold on a second. I'm playing leadership. I'm giving you flurry and alertness.
Sure. Because it means you get to draw your whole hand.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm looking for in its entirety. Is exactly what I'm looking for in its entirety. I'm going to keep that roll. Hold on.
+1.
What is the deception for? Just for what I've said so far.
Well, yeah, just for what you've said so
'Kay.
far. So,
Because I want this to succeed, I want civilians out of the way. I'm going to spend a possibility on it.
okay.
Seven.
Minimum 10.
Yeah. 23, which is +8.
Oh my gosh! With your deception, you're already beating the deceit.
No. I've got a couple glory cards in my hand. I was calculating the statistics. So we're at 23 for deception.
Yeah, I mean, he looks over at his secretary and is like, "Yeah, join us for lunch. Get Dave in here. Let him know. Send all the guys to lunch."
Oh no, bring them with us. I'm paying. Don't worry. This seems to be because here's the issue. If you got the job and it's my company's fault, it's my company's fault. We're not going to pay. We're not going to have you required to pay for the loss of work here. We'll take care of it.
Ma'am, also, we should tell him it's in the ordinance if there is a conflict of interest, they currently can't legally work right now.
Yeah, but that's that's why we're doing this.
No, I'm aware, but he needs to know that they need to be off. The hardware can stay, but they need to be off site.
Okay.
Maybe they could take the rest of the day off till we get this figured out.
Here's what we'll do. We'll start with lunch and we'll go from there.
Okay.
I don't know how much I can expense. I don't think I can expense all of their paychecks for the rest of the day. That's it. When you're done working on the computer, can you just send a memo off to Liz?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Sorry. Let's retire over here.
All right. Yep. We'll get them. We'll get them all rounded up. They'll be happy to have a lunch that someone else is paying for.
I just asked that they keep to under 100 per person.
Jesus. How many people's got on his crew?
Alcoholic drinks are expensive, buddy.
They wouldn't be drinking.
$100, but during lunch?
Not on lunch. It is one of those. Yeah. We're not drinking. There might be one or two that will have a beer.
Which costs $30 in downtown Austin.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Did I ever tell you I was a spy once, Wade?
For the wrong side.
You didn't. You have never told me you were a spy.
Yeah.
What did you spy on?
I got information
As soon as they're
from
leaving,
computers.
I will set the cable tap up and start the download process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What did you get?
I have no idea what I got. All I know is I did a great job.
Just like last time, I'm not worried about isolating information.
You're
I'm
just
downloading it
downloading
all.
files.
Yep.
You're
All
a
raw
data
data.
hoarder. You're a data hoarder, man.
I'm such a data hoarder.
I once had 5 terabytes of just stuff I had.
Okay. So, you're doing that.
Yep.
Give me a computer's check.
Yes, sir. Okay, 14 on the die. That's a +1. That puts me at a 19.
Okay.
And my base computer's 18.
Wow. From what?
Prodigy. I get a flat +2, and then I have it maxed
All
at
right.
6.
So, yeah, there's not a lot on their computers.
Do you say
Oh,
maxed
really
at
not.
6?
What's that?
Do you say maxed at 6?
I'm at +6. Yeah.
You have a mastery for that?
Yeah, I get it for free as my race.
Oh, that's cool.
It's called Kenda something Prodigy.
Kendaran Prodigy.
Yeah, Kadandarian Prodigy.
That's cool.
I get to add 2 to any skill that I have at 4.
All right. So, you guys are headed to lunch, and we are going to head to break. So,
Okay,
we will
fantastic.
see you back at 12:40.
No.
Not 12:40.
I was like, oh shit! Speaking of time and space.
Sorry.
Press the button, Wade.
My watch is set to 24-hour, and I misread it. 8:40.
Oh my god.
Maybe. Okay, there we are. And we're back. We are continuing Torg Eternity. So, our intrepid storm knights have just taken an entire construction crew of probably about 50 people to lunch.
Yep.
Nice.
Call in the airstrike.
It's not an airstrike.
Call in the gun thingies.
Once I'm done.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't take you long.
okay.
I mean, probably a minute tops because, again, they don't have a lot.
Really? No subroutines or anything?
No, it's a construction crew.
They're most likely a patsy that doesn't know what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Or it's
We'll get into it
Yeah,
Or
it's
it's
fine.
because
shell
that's stuff
company.
to figure out.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're going to have a gas explosion.
Yeah.
The gases explode.
Yes.
I thought we were shooting swords at it.
We are.
Oh.
But it's going to act like a gas explosion.
The military will say something along the lines of, due to an unfortunate
It was a weather
training
balloon.
accident,
In the heart of Austin,
You're right.
it will be a
land nav
an
went south.
unfortunate training accident.
The pterodactyl we trained accidentally dropped the nuke on Austin.
Accidentally.
Again, it's a high explosive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to most people, 50 meters, that's powerful. It's like, you
That's
haven't seen some of the stuff the
No.
military has.
no. I know this is a weird conversation, but we're talking about artillery. Have you seen the cardboard artillery? So they're like, basically when you run out of rounds and it's just these two guys, it's an entire crew, but they've got the big cardboard tubes and they've got the little tiny cardboard tubes, and literally the guy is like, okay, load, and they got the guy, like, they're like this big, slams on the back, and they shoot it down and it pops it off. I thought I shared it with you. I'll have to find it again and share it with you. I figured you'd get a kick out of it.
Yeah. I mean, modern day land artillery is nothing in terms of raw explosive power that the military actually has. I mean, the guns we use are considered medium artillery.
Yeah.
They're not heavy.
Come
They
to
are
the train
medium.
gun.
Well, I mean,
They had those in World War II, though the Germans decided they weren't very good.
they had one.
Well, that's because a train track is really easy to disable.
Yeah. How do you know a train's been by? It leaves its tracks.
There's the door, Fred.
Oh, that hurt. Wow. I was not expecting a pun this late in the day. Man.
Fred
Late.
got us all with
It's
the
only
dad
1
joke.
o'clock. Didn't you hear Casey earlier?
Yeah, right.
I got another one for you.
No.
Another
What?
track?
What's
Lay it down.
Peter Pan's favorite restaurant?
Wendy's.
Correct. My daughter's like, Wendy's isn't a restaurant. It's fast food.
It's a restaurant.
It's still a restaurant.
Fast casual restaurant.
A restaurant is a place you get food that you yourself do not cook.
Yeah.
Grandma's.
Literal definition is you have to be able to sit down, but you can sit down in a fast food restaurant.
You can sit down in any fast food restaurant. They have
It's
seating
not fine
available.
dining.
No, it is not
No,
but
fine.
it is
not
a
fine dining
restaurant
in
by
any way,
design.
shape, or form. It is still a restaurant.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you bring your own candlestick and napkins, it's fine dining.
That's right.
Oh, I will not be here on December 10th.
Don't worry, but we'll figure schedule.
Oh, I was
later.
like, what's December 10th?
It's not a
It's a Sunday.
Friday
It's a
or a
month away.
Friday.
It's a Sunday.
Okay,
Okay. It's a Sunday.
we'll discuss that later. No worries.
Yep.
Okay. So up to you guys to launch the
Nuke
fires
home.
and missiles.
Swords.
The sword.
Fire the swords.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Oh, you're putting it in? Okay.
Sure.
What do you... Go ahead. Just give me a computer check. You know what? That's the easiest way to deal with this.
Well, I mean, I have the coordinates, so
I know.
11 on the die.
-1.
So
0.
18 is my base.
I mean,
It's favored. I could get better, but
you can get
Yelling
worse
at me.
too.
you could get worse, too.
yeah, but even I would have to get. If I rolled a
45%.
2, I would still be at a 10.
Yeah.
But then I would just spend the possibility because why not?
Yeah. Right.
Fuck
You
it.
show roll a 1. Drop it.
15's better than 11, so that makes it a 20.
A 20. Okay, yeah, you are very easily able to figure out, okay, exactly what they need.
Yeah, I also state that this is because I believe the debriefing was Pan Pacifica Stella, and this is not Pan Pacifica. Like I give them a whole debriefing of
Oh,
where we
trust
are.
me, they're still like, it's a stela and it's
Oh, yeah, I
not
know.
active. Yes, we're
Yeah.
putting an artillery round
Still,
on that.
we're still looking for the other ones, though. The correct ones.
Hopefully there'll be some collateral damage.
All right. Yeah. So you're having lunch.
Yeah,
and
ETA.
Now. It is now.
ETA.
It takes time for it to get there.
It takes it about, I think it takes about 3 minutes to make that kind of trip.
I have a notebook
Mid-appetizers,
out, and
man.
I'm writing what appears to be a
It's
story.
ordering. Not even.
Oh, I don't know how long
appetizers.
he took to do the thing.
Well,
A couple minutes. So probably.
Yeah, just
probably you
ordering.
got to the.
So probably
Restaurant,
quarter of
he
an
sent
hour
it
later, I'm walking in, and then 5 minutes later, fire rains down from the sky. There was a fire. No, sorry.
And Bob realized he
Okay,
left something
so
there.
I want someone to reach into that box, pull out any die you want from that box, and roll it for me.
Do it. Any die?
Don't
Any
look.
die in that box. I'm pointing that out because there's more than just those.
I know.
Oh, in the whole box?
Yeah, there's other there. Because does D percentile count as one?
Oh, I want the
D
infinity.
percentile counts as one.
Oh, nice. Oh, Jesus. Good.
17.
That's the percentage of my backside that was exposed. I was walking. Oh, my ass. The only tan Uchu was going to get. I forgot what his name was.
Yeah,
for a
it's
second.
your
I was
fault, man.
Okay.
You know what?
Just write it down.
I need to find out what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are, because that's what they're going to be from now on.
We always play on Friday, though.
Yeah, but his name changed. How dare you?
Okay.
And
Just writing,
I'm not going to.
Jeremiah's a dick.
That's what my next character's name in Japanese is going to be.
It's fine with me.
Jeremiah Dawino. That was a horrible accent. I'm sorry.
Jeremiah's eggplant.
What buttons do I have to push to make the emoji even smaller than normal?
We'll see.
Oh, wow.
I'm curious to see what kind of carnage this is going to cause.
Carnage.
Yeah. Carnage. Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are ordering appetizers, and
How's
yeah,
it?
there is a boom.
What was that?
I mean, people are looking around like,
we-
what the?
Are we okay? What's going on?
Is that an earthquake?
In Texas?
Gojira? Gojira?
Stop it!
We're in the living lands.
No,
You
we're
know
in
you're
core
in
Earth Cosm
core
right
Earth.
now.
I know. We're living lands adjacent. Shut up. Yeah, that's what they all thought too. Godzilla's in Japan. No, it's everywhere now. Monarch said, fuck you.
How big of an explosion? Because
I mean,
I would if it was a small explosion like a car exploding, I'd be like, oh crap, that's bad. But if it's like a explosion, buildings rumble, I'm like, oh, hit the deck.
The windows explode.
Yeah,
from
kind of thing. Like,
aftershock.
yeah.
I mean-
I'm not familiar with this type of ordinance.
yeah, oh, that's fair. I mean, no, it's bigger than a car explosion, unless we're talking about a movie car explosion. Oh, excessive.
We're all walking away. You guys don't look at explosions.
I call BS on that. I have soft
I
tissue
mean,
damage.
yeah, it's probably it rattles the windows easily.
What?
Where did that come from? Excuse me, are we under attack?
Yeah, people are looking around. People are pulling their phones out.
That's
All
I'm doing.
kinds of stuff.
I'm looking.
It's
I'm
like-
going through the news channel to see if there's any reports.
You're interviewing someone named Cotton Eye Joe. Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? I don't know. And that was our citizen Cotton Eye Joe on the scene.
So yeah, I mean,
That was the name of the farmer.
His name was Thomas.
You're right. It was, and his son was named Thomas.
Tommy.
Oh yeah, right. He was Thomas. His son was Tommy. You're right.
Yeah. I
His
also
wife was
have to take
Doris.
notes.
Yeah,
I
there's
will forget
so
stuff.
many notes.
Almost a whole book full of notes. Doing pretty good. A year's worth of notes.
Yeah, your notes are what we would use to write the script. In all honesty. I mean, it takes about a minute. Probably about 5 minutes before there's any like news. Because it takes time for the basically first responders to show up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, they're getting 911 calls and there's an explosion. First responders show up, and it's probably like a couple minutes after them that the news team shows up. So, yeah, it takes a few minutes, but it starts coming through that there was an explosion. Basically, this area on 6th Street. It's definitely the coordinates you put in.
Yeah. Local parking lot was obliterated.
Yeah, it's like a local parking lot has just suffered what appears to be a large explosion. Blah blah blah. It's all kinds of stuff they talk about, and I mean there's some shredded construction vehicles in it because Excalibur round.
I go on the message boards for the news, and I'm like, must have been a gas main. I'm just going
Yeah.
through a bunch of names and sowing to see. Like,
And again, it's like experts are looking into it. And I mean, it even comes on after like 15 minutes. Oh, and Fort Hood has dispatched a special unit.
that's right. Like National Guard coming to protect, like in bad weather stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Usagi's like looking at us like, well, and like she like looks out the door.
Mr. Starr,
I think
you guys didn't tap into any gas mains, did you? Or anything like you
I
didn't
mean,
dig deep or anything?
he's like, no, there were no gas mains there.
I didn't think so.
Those are under the street.
Yeah, people are that's reports are coming in that people are suspecting that.
wow. So I guess it's a good thing corporate sent me down. That might have been you guys.
It's like, wow. Yeah, I hope everyone actually got off the job site.
Oh. Well, I think you're
I
not
mean,
going back to
old
work
Joe
for the
is-
day.
Old Joe is a little hard about getting him to leave the job site. He brings his own lunch every day. Oh no, there he is over there. He's drinking.
And then
5
like
beers.
Usagi would be like, waitress.
He has had a couple beers already.
like just
Around for
a round of whatever for everyone in the restaurant.
She's like, okay.
You have my card on file. It's fine.
You have Bill's card on file.
She doesn't have Bill's card on file. She has her own card. She
She's
used her
I'll
own
build
card.
accounts, so don't worry.
Yeah, she has her own card. She's gonna expense it,
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
or she'll
everyone-
crowdfund.
Or she'll crowdfund. That's fair.
She's famous.
She's already made $1 million on TikTok. Moon prism.
So
So yeah, I mean, no, there's probably the news goes on for a good hour about this.
Yeah,
I mean, you see the special team of soldiers from Fort Hood come in. They've got their MP gear on. They have a bomb squad. EOD, that's the word I'm looking for. EOD. They have EOD.
what kind of skill would it be to identify a stela?
A stela?
Yeah.
reality. I don't know.
That's a hard one, honestly. I would accept reality
Okay.
because you could probably sense
Okay.
the shift in reality there,
When the crew gets,
but it would only be an active one.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would work for an active one. Otherwise, I would be like, it depends on the stela.
Okay, that's totally fine. Because when the team gets there, Usagi's gonna be like, excuse me, I have to make a call to corporate, and we'll walk outside with all the explosion. We'll activate her power, Moon Prism power, make up, and to look like one of the soldiers.
Okay.
Walk over, explain who she is, present her credentials, and be like, we found one, we think there's another in the area. I'm here to help. Because I don't necessarily think any of you are reality rated.
Any of the soldiers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing what they were sent there to do, so.
Yeah.
Was to find the Pan Pacifica one.
Did I get a response back from Fort Hood about the distinction between the two different stela being on site?
I mean, they do continue to look and let us know if you find the other.
Okay.
And they also are make sure it's destroyed. Confirm with the team.
Why do I have two? I don't want two.
She's not just the face, she is the faces.
So she's face.
Yeah.
Probably one of the.
She doesn't
fun
sleep
characters.
around as much. He's a fantastic character.
He is a fantastic character.
I like Brockus better.
He's a good character too.
He's my favorite.
I like Murdoch.
You would. No, that's not an insult. Like that fits you.
I could fly anything. No shit. I could blow anything up.
You can't
No
park
shit.
there. I think they did this series justice with
Yeah.
the new film.
Brian would be the most like Hannibal too. I think we all fall into our roles. Like I don't play characters like Brockus, but I am me like Brockus. A piece of food.
Now I'm thinking about who's left, and I'm like, no
Lynch.
one's left. Lynch.
Teasing.
I don't remember who he is.
He's the villain. He's one of the many villains that shows up.
Yeah. Who does their who picks up their van? I know that
BA.
Murtaugh but they have a Q, but I don't remember his name in the show.
I can't remember either.
Well, they were all kind of cues because they were just like,
Brockus
here's some
is not
junk.
the Q.
I will build a tank.
Yeah, Murtaugh and Face are really good with that, and Hannibal is pretty good at ad-libbing, but
There was the reporter, but I don't remember what her name is.
Anyway.
oh yeah, is she the one that Face had a liaison with?
He has multiple liaisons.
I mean, yeah, but there was a girl that he
He
eventually
likes to
liked.
liaise.
Yeah,
There were actually two reporters, if I remember
I
right.
think so.
She got replaced halfway through the series.
I just liked it every time they went to a base and Face would mac on a warrant or somebody. She'd just be like. Anyways,
All right. So
What kind of skill do you want for me to see? A, if the Obsidian Living Land Stela has been destroyed, and B,
walk up to it.
yeah.
Oh, she'll walk up to it.
If we're allowed to investigate,
Yeah.
we should. Are we going to keep up the ruse? We should probably introduce William to Chain of Command. Just be like, hey, this is the guy who was on site. He's responsible for the location.
I'll figure that out in a bit.
Okay, I was like, because if we're trying to keep the deception up, we want him to be involved. Otherwise, it's going to look weird that he can't come past the line and we can.
I'm not. I don't look like
She
myself.
doesn't
I'm
look
aware.
Like
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I still do though.
Yeah, you still do. Sounds
I
like a you
also want-
problem.
Yeah. Oh, you son of a... Fair. Very. You know what? Fair. I'm ignoring Bill now. Or William, whatever his name is. Now I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. You're doing your job. I bought time with alcohol, so
Cool.
I expect you to do whatever you do best.
You're correct. I wouldn't give a shit about his feelings. I'd be like,
Okay, there is very much a nice crater where there should have been a obsidian block.
Oh, good.
No,
And there are chunks of obsidian around.
that's what I was going to ask. Because I'd be horrified if we went back there and the stela wasn't scratched.
Oh, if it was activated, not a scratch on it.
probably not. No.
Oh no, it'd take damage from that.
But suddenly, 50,000 Gossbog show up of the first planting.
A bridge is created. Fuck.
No, really, they dim thread to it.
Yeah.
It's garbage. When we uproot Stela, Kim's coming back.
You'll want Kim. Because he's correct.
I like that.
Once
where
the stela realizes it's in danger, it draws reinforcements.
I'm hoping because this character is great. I love him. He's supposed to be temporary, but if I bring in the Idinos, be like, hey, there's a dinosaur. Like turns out it's part of the group that killed his people. Like, just wait and
The white folk.
yeah. Whoa.
No,
I know.
Yeah, the white
The pale
Adinos.
folk. Yeah.
Yeah. The white man.
Are you one of those whiteys?
The white skinwalkers, Adinos. No. Why did that dog just stand up on its hind legs? Run.
I just find it funny. I could have a saber-toothed tiger, and then you'll have your cat. But neither one will be combat characters. Like animals.
Yeah,
We would
right.
be.
Yeah.
Anyways,
They're actually the same stats, by the way.
I know.
That's the funny thing.
Yeah. No, but I did build with what's it called? Cosm adaptation. I did build one that had all three. It had to be an elf, of course, but elf transported living lands. You get a drake, a dragon, a wolf, and a cat. I was like, I don't want that, but
broken.
yeah. It's like it was a Dar. I was like, I'm gonna be Beastmaster. And then literally, I was thinking it. I created it, and then Casey last week was like, "That's shit all over your idea." I'm like, fine. I'll be my luchador.
What were your thoughts?
By the way, his name's gonna be Trogdor.
Okay, good.
Trogdor.
Because you were sent here, like, this is your job. Like, what? Not, let me rephrase that. This was your task. How do you feel about this?
I'm glad. He's probably gone. He's taken a look at it, showed his credentials, but he looks like Wade.
Well, Wade wasn't really detected on the construction site, so
Yeah.
Also, he can drink.
He's like he just picks up a piece of obsidian, puts it in his pocket, writes, and he's like writing. in a notebook.
that's contraband.
He goes,
Mission complete.
it's like a Monsters Inc. door. If you have all the pieces, that you can put it
one,
back together.
one of his perks is storyteller.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So he just picks up his thing, and that's one of the reasons why he's writing in a notebook.
This one time, we nuked a Stela from orbit. It was great.
Hammer of was it Thor's hammer?
Yeah.
It's
Mjolnir.
no, it's conceptualized. What they would drop was instead of a nuclear bomb.
Hollow tungsten pipes.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's called. I do believe it's Thor's hammer or something like that.
Mjolnir.
Yeah, Mjolnir.
I've said it twice
Mjolnir,
now.
yeah.
Mjolnir is the.
You forget my
current-
wife. That's her job. Ordnance.
It's the current iteration of it, but it's been like discussed for years.
Yeah.
It's just it's not
but
practical because they
they're
have to
gonna
bring it up
do-
there.
Antimatter on one side, and as it rushes through and it hits, enough impact. Same idea with an atomic bomb.
Wow.
'cause it's not like an explosion. It's literally just like your what's the clackers, but you're putting them together.
I follow you.
Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, they're from orbit, and it wouldn't need to be more than, I think it was like 10 feet long. I was like, that's stupid small.
And it also doesn't leave any of the radiation.
It does not.
Yeah, a lot of.
Well, to be fair, the spot radiation in the moment is pretty fucking high, but the dissipation is immediate, and there's nothing left. There's a hole where
lot of
whatever it was was.
Yeah, a lot of the sci-fi books, some of them have use that as bombardment.
They do. There's a book where they bombard from the moon, and there's like, hey, we're just gonna drop in this location where there's no populace, and the populace go, well, we don't believe you, and they head over there and they die.
Boop. Yep.
So, so you're writing your story. What is
Alan doing.
Alan doing? Dude, we're gonna get names eventually.
I don't think Brian.
I feel like I'm the new character, and I'm like, I just got here. I have no idea whose names are what.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, that problem solved. Any
New problem. We got to find our Stella.
Stella.
Hey, yo.
That was Adrian.
I could have been a contender. Can't say it when I'm holding the tree.
Just keep put. You make an offer, can't refuse. Just put a bunch of movies together.
Your lizard's looking a little limp.
Some days. You come to me with a Mjolnir on the night of my daughter's wedding. You ask me to
Take
drop
the
it
gun,
forward.
leave the canola.
The head of an Idinos in your bed.
I remember having the flu
And all I
and
can think
watching
of
that.
is the fake movie they used in Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bullets and Angels?
Oh, my God. What was it? You're a... Oh, fuck.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
That's it. I couldn't think of the words. Yeah. Someone posted, like, I thought that was a real movie this whole
It's
time.
not.
Nope.
Nope.
They paid that guy that amount of money just to come in and film a 30-second
Angels
scene.
with Even Filthier Souls
Yeah.
is the name of the film. Oh, no, sorry. That's the name of the film in Home Alone 2.
Yeah, I think it's just Angels with Filthy Souls in the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah. It was a continuation. It was a second movie for the
Yeah,
second
Angels
one.
with Filthy Souls.
Yeah.
I was just like, so it was real.
And
Yeah.
that's it. And they
No,
never made any
it's
other Home
not
Alone
real.
movie after 2 ever.
I didn't even know they made the second one.
Yeah.
That's in New York.
Yeah.
It's
New
the
York.
one with Donald Trump.
It's actually
Yeah.
really good. It's
Yeah.
actually my favorite.
I'm a little surprised with all the spin-offs and remakes. Nobody's like, why don't we make this gangster film?
No!
They've talked about redoing Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin as
As
a
the dad.
30-year-old.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. As a 30-year-old, he's not going to play the dad.
Oh,
it's just as him. He's grown
he's
up.
Home Alone?
Yes, he's Home Alone.
Kevin's family goes off and Kevin's home alone. Somebody breaks in. He's like, my shit's come back to me.
He's got a Claymore Roomba. Claymore Roomba.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my God!
It's a much different
Stop,
movie.
Don't bring up Roombas around me.
Stabby the Roomba, yeah.
It's a far
Stabby.
different movie because
Sergeant Stabby the Roomba.
Kevin
He's
McAllister.
an E5.
No.
Kevin McAllister's clearly a
Because
Republican.
Stabby gets whatever the rank of the highest ranking person he stabbed.
Yeah, it's like osmosis.
I read one that he was Sergeant Major because he
The
stabbed.
one I read was he's the Fleet Admiral
Oh, that's right.
because the Fleet Admiral came aboard and he's just going along and the Fleet Admiral doesn't pay attention, so stab.
You just imagine putting the
Yes, Fleet Admiral.
Fleet Admiral.
what are they called? The ribbons on each.
Yes, right.
Just because it's been in every
Put it on
war that the
pips.
fleet goes to. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
gets every ribbon. It's just cleaning shit up, but it's been there.
Yeah.
He's like, I was on the front. He fights a cat, and you see like the D-Day in the back, like.
So I'm going to make an aside on that. There's a episode of Clone Wars where this general's there. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm the best general. I was there on the front lines." They're like, "Did you fight in any war?" He goes, "I'm a strategist. I was there." I'm like, "Where?" On board the ship, orbiting the planet.
Speaking of,
Fleet Admiral Stabby gets his first kill on some alien monster. Its weakness is its ankle.
Oh no.
They're an Achilles monster.
I was thinking for Home Alone that, like,
so
people
off
of
topic.
It's okay. We've been on
about
topic
how
enough.
like messed up
Debatable, but
Kevin's
okay.
character is for like. They're like, who would think of these traps and stuff? This is insane. Only an insane person would do that. And I'm like, well, one, if I was
It's a scary
defending my
kid.
home, yeah, I would come up with some of these. Two, the insane people are the robbers who kept going. I'm like, I would have stopped
Bro,
after like
the minute
two.
I touch the handle, I'm done. There are other houses on the
I'm
street
like,
they were
we got a
casing.
whole block to rob. We're leaving this one.
The dude steps on a nail full bore through his foot.
To be
Done.
fair, he was already in the house at that point.
Yes.
The
Done.
the Joe Pesci guy,
yeah.
he literally touches the handle, burns his hand, and fires.
The blowtorch to
Bye-bye.
his head. I'm like,
Yeah.
He's not in the house. Just leave. Go. Walk away.
There is nothing in that house worth that aggravation.
At all.
Nothing.
And also at like literally 30 minutes and not 30, well 30 minutes after they've entered the house, they're trying to murder a boy.
Yeah.
I think they ought to have Joe Pesci play the bad guy again after 30 years.
Yeah.
He finally
Yeah.
gets out. He finally
He
gets
breaks
out.
into the wrong house again.
no. What
No,
should
he's-
be is he and Kevin be friends? And he's
Alexa,
just,
play Intruders.
like visiting, and then he's like,
Shouldn't have come
I
here,
get to
Dragonborn.
be on the other side and make the traps. Yeah.
That would actually be good.
Kevin's
would be
family
great.
dies. Kevin goes into depression, and he seeks them out, like a vengeful angel spirit or something. And then they have to
protect
defend
their house?
their hideout. Yeah.
Home Alone 5. The tables have turned.
I think it'd be 6.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
There's technically
There's
a third.
4 movies and there's a series. I
Yeah,
think.
it's bad.
yeah.
Okay.
Disney. I don't
Um,
know.
What do we need to do to identify the stela from
Yes,
Pan Pacific?
you were asking that.
Yeah.
I was trying to let
And
them
I
have
was
some light,
like,
too.
I'm going to find this out because I'm going to figure something out. And then we got sidetracked and I didn't figure anything out.
I'm trying to make sure everybody got some talk time today.
You know what? We're going to go with evidence analysis.
F me. That's a mind skill?
It is.
Can I use it untrained?
Yes.
Is it? Okay. Mind.
Are all of us checking or just you?
I mean, I'm there. I'm the one
Yeah,
checking.
I'm also there, but
If you want to check with me.
all right. Because I have it favored.
Zed shows up. Just kidding.
I like the 19 on the die. All right.
5.
So
5.
14 plus 6. What is that, Casey? 20.
Hey, I took a low die. I'm just saying.
You did. I mean, so Usagi is like,
She doesn't
I
necessarily know what
don't
she's
even
looking
know
for.
what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
At this
Good job,
point.
Wade.
Yeah. Well, there was a really defined piece of obsidian, but Wade stole it. So now you don't know what you're looking for. Is this it? No, that's asphalt. Fuck.
Well, no, I'm looking at the Pan Pacifica one.
She's
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you. Oh,
No.
No.
No, I walked up and goes, well, that's not there anymore.
Oh, I thought you were identifying.
No.
the state.
I'm looking
No.
for the
She's
looking for the Pan
looking
Pacifica
the
one.
Other stela.
Yeah.
Ah.
Which I don't know what they really look like because I wasn't on the team that was informed about
Okay.
them.
I mean, I'd
Yes,
show you a
and
picture of it.
if you would
Yeah.
like to maintain your role on that,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that looking around, yeah, you actually do see that one of the destroyed lampposts has a lot of the Japanese writing on it, and you identify at least several parts that are Nippon tech. And it is destroyed.
That's good. Shit, forgot how to spell Stela.
S-T-E-L-E-A.
Go ahead and give me fine checks.
A-E?
E-A.
E-A?
No, A-E is
I
correct.
was like,
A-E is
whoa.
correct.
Shit. Visual?
Visual.
5.
All right.
15, I like
9.
that.
16.
That's a 15.
16.
I create different skill spreads across my characters. Bill had find and evidence analysis.
Yeah.
This one doesn't.
She has dodge, persuasion, reality.
Well, I like. I built this guy to be the 100% opposed to the Eidolon.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Not Eidolon. Eidinos.
Eidinos.
Eidolon is what they would be in
Yeah,
Pathfinder.
yeah. Apology.
But that's where I got the idea for the character from.
So-
Literally, the character art is the Eidolon, the blue dragon one thing. So.
I mean, you notice a woman that seems a little out of place, but it just doesn't really quite click in your head. You, on the other hand, notice a woman that you are absolutely, yes, she is living lands. And she's a ways off, but you know that she's watching this spot.
I'm watching her.
Watching me, watching you. Ba, ba, ba. Sorry.
And then she turns and disappears.
Do I recognize her at all?
It's your mom.
No, you don't.
Because I figured it might be somebody that I crossed paths with before.
No, you do not recognize this woman. And she has strange markings. You don't recognize the tribal markings.
Before she disappears, can I take a quick picture with the phone?
Yeah, give me a dexterity.
Roll another one.
Phone explodes.
That would be. It would be like you drop your phone trying to get it out at that point.
That's a 12. I'm going to spend a possibility.
It'll add a 3 to it. Just give me anything. Thank you.
Okay, roll your possibility.
That's 13.
26.
26 is 9. 20 is my dice.
Okay, yeah. You notice her and you kind of had your phone out already because you were getting pictures of the explosion and the pieces of the stela. And so you saw her and you were like, got it up, zoomed in, and click. And it's a really good picture, actually.
Nice. That's actually important. I can look like her.
So,
Okay.
yes, you successfully got a good picture of her. Actually, I think we're going to end it there for tonight.
Yeah. That's good.
So, you know you got both stela.
We do, and that's honestly, that ended a lot differently than I thought it would have.
A little bit.
Yeah. No,
I was full on, like, collateral damage? Okay.
yeah, I was legitimately concerned like that the building just collapsed.
Yeah.
When you were talking about the Japanese writing, I'm like imagining some random Texan going, "What is this moon speak doing here in Austin?"
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Even though we rarely stayed on topic, but you know what? When it comes to us, you come as much for the science as you do for the game. So, thank you. Have a good night. Don't forget to stop at the Fellow Shop on the way out to get some awesome loot. Jeremiah, you have something you would like to add?
Yes, as a reminder, because it is Thanksgiving Day season, that's a word, in the U.S.,
Thanksgiving season in the U.S.
we are not going to be online from tomorrow. Or better phrase is, we're Sunday to Sunday. So next Sunday, we're not on, and then the following Sunday, we're not on. But starting Monday, so in 2 Mondays from now, we will have Tony's Skyrim.
Yes.
No, I'll be doing Monday.
Yeah, that's what I said, Monday.
You said 2 Mondays from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still doing Monday.
Oh, you're still doing your Monday?
I'll still
Okay.
do the Wednesday,
So
too.
on Twitch, I said that Sunday
Twitter.
to Sunday, we won't be doing Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. We won't be doing anything in office.
in-person.
Right.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay.
I said potentially we will still have the same content online. I don't think Casey will do Wednesday because.
I will.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. I
I'm
thought
not
Wednesday
going
was
anywhere.
Thanksgiving. And Sam,
No, we've established it's Thursday.
shut up.
Yeah, we have that.
No,
The
my
fourth
brain.
Thursday.
So normally Wednesday is fighter practice, and I'm not going because the next day is
Okay.
Thanksgiving. But I conflated the two.
That's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Anyway,
I
So
misunderstood
that way,
the
if
schedule.
Casey doesn't want to do Baldur's Gate on Friday, he doesn't have
I'm not
to.
going
If he doesn't want to do it on Wednesday, he doesn't have to. He can,
Okay,
but he doesn't have to.
Yeah, I won't be in town Friday.
fantastic. Well, after that, we're good. We can
All right.
be done.
Have a great night, all.